You wear the mask. It doesn't help. The beak is stuffed with rose petals and mint, supposedly to ward off the foul air. You know better now. After the third corpse stiffened under your fingers, the scent stopped mattering. After the 10th, you stopped replacing the petals. They rot inside the leather. Like everything else. You're a plague doctor. 17 days ago, you were a barber surgeon. Clean cuts, simple breaks, the occasional fever that broke with willow bark tea. Your hands knew gentle work then. Now they know only death. It started with a bell. One house, one body. The magistrate found you at your shop, sharpening razors. Said the town needed someone. Said God had chosen you. You believed him then. Took notes, counted boils, applied a poultice that slipped off within minutes like wet clay. The woman's skin was already going black. You left and returned the next morning to 3 more bodies, 2 of them children, small as broken dolls. No one let you in after that. They screamed at your mask from upper windows, cursed your name. Some spat, one prayed. You stopped giving your name. It didn't matter anymore. Now you're in the middle of it. Black swellings big as eggs. Purple skin that splits when touched. Groaning in tenement corners where families huddle like wounded animals. Rats, always rats, bold in daylight now. You recognize the sound of dying. It's a wet gargle now. Distinct, almost rhythmic. Sometimes you catch yourself humming along. You document, you diagnose. You burn bodies in mass graves outside the city walls. The smoke never stops. Black against the grey sky. You try not to see their faces in the flames. You fail. They visit you in dreams. The woman from the first house, the children. They ask why you couldn't save them. You have no answer. Your coat is waxed leather, thick as armor. Heat builds under it, until your skin feels boiled. The mask scrapes your cheekbone raw, a constant reminder you're still breathing when they aren't. You stopped removing it 5 days ago. Too risky. Your voice echoes weird in the beak. Hollow. Like you're already underground. Like you're speaking from your own grave. You sleep with gloves on, just in case. You eat through the mask's breathing holes, small spoonfuls that taste like ash. Everything tastes like ash now. The bells never stop. Church bells. Death bells. Hand bells rung by the corpse collectors. You know them all by their tone. St. Mary's has a crack that makes it wail. The cathedral bell is deep, final. The little chapel bell sounds like crying. Today, a noble calls you. You can tell by the door. Heavy oak, painted red. Brass fixtures that haven't tarnished yet. Money still tries to buy distance from death. An old woman opens it. Her hands shake like autumn leaves. She doesn't look you in the eye. Won't even look at your shadow on her threshold. Upstairs, the child is already gone. Maybe 7 years old. Mouth open, eyes glassy as winter puddles. Her father wants you to bleed her. Says she's just sleeping. Says his money can buy miracles. You've heard this before. Hope dies harder than bodies do. You lie. Say you'll return with medicine. There is no medicine. You both know this. But lies are kindness now. You leave a mark on the door. Chalk. You've started drawing them differently now. Crosses became skulls. Then tally marks. Then just a line. Now sometimes you draw nothing at all. Just stand there with chalk in your hand, forgetting why you came. The corpse collectors will come tonight. They know your marks. They know the work. Their cartwheels creak through the streets like broken bones grinding together. At night, the bells don't stop. You count them sometimes. Try to remember how many people lived here before. The numbers don't add up anymore. A boy follows you. 8, maybe 9 years old. He wears no shoes. His feet are cut and bleeding. His face is scabbed with sores, but not the right kind. Not yet. You tell him to go home. He laughs. Says he hasn't got one. Says his mother told him to follow the doctor. Said doctors know things. He wants to be your apprentice. Learn the trade. Make money. You say no. Tell him to find the church. Find food. Find anything else. He follows anyway. You don't speak for 3 days. He walks behind you at a distance, copying your movements. When you stop, he stops. When you mark a door, he pretends to mark the air. He's playing at being you. It makes you sick. On the 4th day, he asks questions. How do you know who's dead? What's in the mask? Does it hurt to touch them? You don't answer. Can't answer. Your voice has forgotten how to be gentle. On the 5th day, he's shivering. You give him your outer cloak. It swallows him whole. He grins through chattering teeth, says he looks like a real doctor now. He's dead by morning. You find him curled under a cart, still wearing your cloak. His small body looks like it's sleeping. You check for the swellings. They're there. Hard lumps under his arms. You wonder if he felt them growing. If he knew. You burn his body. You whisper his name, though you're not sure he told it to you right. Might have been Thomas. Might have been Samuel. Might have been nothing at all. The fire takes him anyway. After that, you stop looking at the children. Weeks pass. You don't remember how many. The sky's always grey, the air always wet. People stop looking at you. They start to avoid your shadow, cross themselves when you pass. Some make signs against evil. One woman throws salt at your feet. You're more omen than man now. Death's herald, his walking prophecy. The magistrate summons you, wants reports, numbers, explanations. You sit across from him in his clean office with its clean air and clean conscience. He asks about progress, about treatments, about hope. You tell him about the boy, about the noble's daughter, about the woman who begged you to take her husband's body, about the priest who died giving last rites, about the rats. He stops asking questions. One day, the bells stop. No new bodies, no new screams. The silence is worse than the noise was. You walk the empty streets, waiting for the next house to call. None do. You sit in the middle of the square. The fountain has been dry for weeks. Dead pigeons float in the stagnant water at the bottom. You remove your mask. Slowly. Like undressing for your own funeral. The air smells like ash and rot and something else. Something clean trying to break through. Rain, maybe. Or just the memory of what clean air used to smell like. You wait to feel something. Relief. Joy. Grief. You don't. Your face is pale where the mask covered it. There's a permanent mark around your eyes. A reverse raccoon that brands you forever. Your reflection in the fountain water looks like a stranger. Like someone you used to know. You go home. But it isn't there anymore. Just another chalk mark on another red door. A line you drew yourself 3 weeks ago. Or was it 4? You don't remember coming here. Don't remember marking this door. Don't remember whose bodies you sent to the fires. The door is open. Inside, the rooms are empty, swept clean. Your few possessions are gone. Your bed, your tools, your life before the mask. On the mantel, someone left bread. Fresh bread. Still warm. You break it with gloved hands and eat standing up. It tastes like hope. Like tomorrow. Like everything you forgot existed. Outside, a new bell starts ringing. Different pitch. Higher. Cleaner. You put the mask back on, and this is why it sucked to be a 14th century plague doctor.